Hello and welcome to WTCL round 8 of Townsville. We are here in the Australian street circuits and Mariette Boucher on pole alongside staff from Winfield. Who last race got third position and now in second position and also in the second row. It's even more cursed.
And away they go.
And I think Winfield is now up to first place.
They're away cleanly. For
Well,
once.
you say that as they bump each other.
Winfield has taken the lead in someone all limbs, having a go at a lunge of it. A slow start, but he's trying to get back past Rodel. No one's crashed yet. Which is probably going to last.
Field has just died.
Yeah, it's probably going to be my worst prediction ever.
Oh,
over. I say that right. Wow, not even half a lap in and we've already got a curse. Brilliant.
Not even one corner in.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
he's
what there?
rolled.
He got caught in the neck of there for Lickstein a sandwich there.
What is he doing?
And then just drove into the wall. As we keep seeing some truly magnificent driving in this series. He literally went through Nikolaev's car.
He's literally defied physics in doing that. There's. I don't
Oh,
know.
wait, Charlotte. Why is he upside down? How has this happened? Into the hairpin and less to the
it's the
side.
same corner. It's not even one corner, and I've already jinxed two drivers into flipping.
Let's be honest, it's Thompson and it's two.
So,
Winfield just pulled away from them here.
Winfield's absolutely taken off 1.7 seconds. There's a yellow.
oh, that's my fault. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I think someone's gonna hit that if they pit.
Yeah, that might be an
And
issue.
Sting's in 30th.
What?
Sting's in 30th.
What happened to my boy? What have you done? What happened to my boy? What have you done? Sing it's okay. I'm your simple, so it's okay.
He's dead
You're
last.
safe.
He's in 30th. What's happened to Sting?
Let's find out, shall we? In the pits as well, so had an incident somewhere. So under pressure from Babido,
Has he just pitted then?
Sing pitted. I don't know why we need to go this far back.
No shoes.
Yeah, but he dropped like 30th.
Unless it's like a gearbox issue or something like that. Oh, yeah, turbo.
Or maybe
He's stuck in
Yeah.
fourth. He's stuck in fourth.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I mean,
Get the
I'm
tea.
just gonna put,
Get the tea.
two. That's two. Two commentators curse, and I don't think we're laughing.
Technically, two drivers are taken out by
Exactly.
one. So.
He's out of the way. Of course, he's out of the way. Why am I even shocked with Siri?
I'm proud to announce that I think I'm the first person to take two drivers out in one jinx.
Ooh.
I mean, I did that in a single season, so that's obviously a curse.
Iskander's got Rodel all over the back of him. And Iskander's chasing down Boucher, who's got a bit of damage on the rear now.
That might explain their lack of performance.
Or the fact that's Mariette Boucher. Could also explain the lack of performance.
As we keep saying here at WTCL, we have the most unbiased commentators, and we would never ever show bias for or against any drivers.
Limbs dropped back to 6th. Not a good start. Oh, Fanino's now past Lim. Lim's really not having a good time. That's Mendez and Rodriguez.
It's 15. We're going to head us, he might score points. Uh-oh.
If he finishes 15th, he'll start second in the sprint race. I'm probably not finishing the points in that either.
NDAs.
Oh.
Whoa! For once, it wasn't NDA who caused the accident. I know it's a shock to all of us.
Cordova's just in the
Given
pits,
this
not
man is
just-
more attracted to crashes than Nikita Mazepin.
Cordova's just rolled. That's
Yeah.
why he's up. That's why he's up. Thompson's ridiculously far back. There's smoke in the background, and it's not from Leicester's engine for once. And Babanu's got past, I think, 2 people there.
And Limbus
And the
cruising
is just
by
dropping by.
teammate Hennessy.
Hasn't they got problems?
I know
Maybe.
he's had issues all season.
Oh, the 2
Maybe
Leicester
it's
car.
Other than his driving abilities. Any
Yeah,
problems for him?
somewhere.
Oh, some action in the background. No, I think Lim was trying to have a peek. Cheeky peek. Madison, Vanderlyn slow.
Gearbox issue.
Now it's downshifted second.
That's not a place you can really overtake someone at, usually. So, don't know. Vanderlyn's done something wrong there. I've never seen someone overtake there. So.
Ooh,
Whoa!
hard hit.
Well,
Van der Linde
Vanderlyn's
tried to
mounted him.
yeah, let's just say Van der Linde tried to accelerate that connection.
Oh, Lim's to the inside of Camino. He's got the inside. He's got the place. Lim has overtaken somebody. It is a Christmas
2021
miracle.
really has gone too far.
Look at that lead. 2.7 seconds lead for Saffron Winfield, who is dominating the start of this race.
So far.
And I can guarantee the Esther team principal is crying right now because he knows I've jinxed Winfield.
Winfield got issues last weekend too.
Yeah. Ryan is very feisty. Mendes has gained some places on the start. Don't know where Simmons started. In Dyes, we gained some of his places he's lost. Leicester and Torres are still in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, Hennessy dropped back a
Hennessy
few
dropping
places.
back. Imagine all of our shock.
20 seconds each. Oh, where's Leicester? I don't think he's Leicester's. So one of the commentators' 2 favourites is 26th and retired within by lap 5. So,
Torres overtaking Christopherson.
nice overtake, but he's had he's gone very awkward in exit. No, he's still got position. Chasing down Christopher's 25th is now David Leicester. Dark horse for the title, do I hear you say?
Uh-oh.
Christopher
And side by side.
But Christopher's, is he going to have a lunge? But Leicester's having a cheeky look and not made anything of it.
I mean, he's 26.
Yeah, he doesn't really have
I
anything.
don't know why you're talking it up like he's in the battle for the podium.
Oh!
Oh, Legsteiner's around.
No, he's not.
Nearly around.
And he's kept it somewhat straight coming off the wall.
Nikolaev showing everyone why Russians can't drive.
Oh, I think I think it was De Bonaventura hit the wall.
Yellow flag somewhere.
That's just
my car. Oh, somebody lost
that's
that.
30 cars in the grid, so I think
Ryan
someone
lost
else.
his rear bumper.
Is Cordova still in the pits? Or is someone else coming to issues? Yeah, it's Cordova still. many laps down now, so I don't know why. Winfield leads by about 3 seconds now. Ahead of Boucher. Rodal's now up to third because Iskand has fallen back behind Lorenzo and Rodal. Then Lem has got back up into 6th. Head off, I think that's Firmino. These are 2nd to 6th. I was not expecting for this race.
And seven the top 10.
Madison, Vanderland, Tyson, Ryan. Mendes is now fighting with Zimmerman. Simmons edging
Other
up
side
the inside.
into turn 1.
Ooh, this little kink on the straightaway.
Looks to be wide open this battle into the hairpin. Mendes goes around the outside and gets playfully touch. Oh, Zimmerman's well not to spin though.
Very lucky for Mendes not to go around. And these two wrapping paper looking cars are fighting for 4th and 5th.
Order is really slow.
Rodal's not having a great time. Got
Well,
past, but has absolutely no pace.
Yeah, out of turn 9.
Yet again being the irrelevant MV driver. WTCL commentary for independent pause. Well, it was very hectic at the start, but it's all calmed down now.
touch wood.
I mean, I don't particularly think touch wood on that is probably the thing you want to do. I think we rather want a bit of mayhem. Not alien-like mayhem that we got at Red Bull, but, you know.
Yeah,
I always knew the oxygen interrupts are no good.
it's really calm now, but imagine if they will merge in the pit lane. Cordo is in again.
A lot of it just keeps going around and around and around and around and around and around and around
But
and
they
around.
fixed the front bumper, I think. No, they didn't. Oh no.
Hit the safety car.
Well,
The amount of brain cells some of these drivers have had today is shockingly low.
I'm afraid this will be a loophole of Cordoba. Getting
Just
the
like the
pit.
amount of points David Leicester has this season, very low.
Indeed, indeed. Pain, yes. I know. Ha ha ha.
Winfield keeps going the lead. Boucher's shockingly not doing terrible for once.
It's over
And to
3
think
seconds
some
now.
people,
I
to
won't.
think some people in this team referred to her as a one-race wonder.
Yeah, it could never be me.
We say that Boucher's gonna suddenly just launch herself into just straight out of Australia into New Zealand. That's what's gonna happen. We start in Townsville, end up just parked in the middle of the New Zealand Grand Prix. What's it, Ruapuna? Not the same track, but Ruapuna Park, probably. I don't know. I don't know anything about New Zealand, so that's not helpful at all. Well, Cordova's decided to hit another safety car again. David Leicester is terribly lowly placed. Angelina Torres is once again disappointing the team owner.
A Hennessy is disappointing.
Everyone.
Oh, Lindquist, no!
I thought that was a Hennessy for a second.
And Leicester Motorsport. I can only imagine what the principal of Leicester Motorsport is thinking right now. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Babinho has taken Lindis out. It would have been fine otherwise.
Yeah, Babinu has.
Right.
The
Decided
thing
to
is, he could see this happening way ahead, and he's
He's like,
just
for my
it
idol,
does
Ricardo was.
full on Ricardo Rossited that Andre Babinu.
Actually, that might not be a bad thing for Lindis, because now he's 19. He's going to be starting 4th in the sprint race as it stands. Although he has got a pick, so there we go.
Top 16 in the sprint race.
It's Nikolaev now up to 16. Yeah.
If Nikolaev starts on pole tomorrow, that's going to bring some flashbacks to Spa.
Oh no.
Good old Nikolaev.
No, every time I hear the word flashbacks to every time I hear flashbacks to Spa, I just see Corleone even.
Spa was a very eventful weekend, to say the least.
Name me a WTCL weekend that wasn't.
Very true, but extra. I say there's like 2 drivers haven't flipped this race.
yellow
I
flag.
think someone's crashed. Oh,
Lim.
Kenneth Lim! Lim has had an incident. What has Lim done now?
Yeah, it's
Not
same.
this
Has
corner
just
again.
taken
Not
too much curb. Yes, he's just taken too much curb.
another.
And he's done a half spin, and Firmino's gave him a little tap
Tap.
there.
Van der
Not a
Lim.
great race for not a great race for Lim then, who of course started in 4th. Now back to 7th and under pressure.
Oh,
From-
Van der Linde is trying to fight Vyson there.
At the moment, Van der Linde
But Vyson is
is
going
on
to be
course for their
through.
first points, Van der Linde. So
Gonna have the inside.
at the moment, yeah, quite good for Van der Linde to get their first points of the season.
And the Van der Linde family is now hunting Joseph down.
Ah, yes, that would explain the strange knocking at my door.
It's open race for second place.
4.6 second lead for Winfeld.
I mean, this is some way to get your first points in WTC. No, I'm not finishing that sentence.
Don't say a thing. There's still 3.5 laps to go. We are not jinxing another driver out of a win. And
Is
I'm
that
pointing at
Winfeld
you
going
because
slowly?
It's your fault Leicester keeps blowing up. With
Hang on, Winfeld's lead is down to 4 seconds. I mean, what do you mean?
Balasin's out.
Oh no. Anyway,
Going full top gear there. What?
listen, you can't curse a driver if they're just naturally slow.
I mean, Balasin's not been too bad. I mean, he's been a bit
Great
off
driver.
lately, but he's not bad.
Gearbox.
I can't see the gearbox, quite frankly, what's on.
Yeah, but
That's a fat wheel, might I say. I don't know how they're expecting the drivers to reach whatever's behind it. There you
That wheel looking kind of thick though. Hang on, no, hang on. I'm gonna retract that comment. I don't want it to be taken out of context.
go.
Because otherwise that's going to be taken very heavily out of context.
Congratulations, you're going to be front page on the Daily Mail tomorrow. How do you feel about it?
I won't be front page of the Daily Mail, probably something like the Sun or something. We've got nothing better to report.
it's a female 1, 2, 3 now, isn't it?
WTCL commentator sentenced to years in prison for inappropriate comments. They'll just make up a crime. Oh, yeah. We're currently on lap 13. 3 to go. Winfeld is leading. Torres has got issues. Oh, he's crashed. Oh my god. Oh my god, Torres. Torres. What are you doing?
Torres, what are you doing? Literally everyone for this entire season.
Yeah, it will be there.
I'm actually 95%
Yes.
Torres is just here to troll us.
Honestly, if you did not... Oh, has he been tapped by Leicester? Leicester's punted Torres out.
Good boy. Take out the dead weight in the team. Actually, it's him taking out your team's only. It's him taking out the team's only chance of points. Just the fact they're not keeping him around now. That's why they've done that. He's deliberately done that so he can. So yeah, no, I don't know where I was going with this one. No, he just punted them out because they're not keeping him, so he's got nothing to lose. And what they're going to do, fire him.
I mean, they could fire him early.
Yeah, well, his season's already in the bin anyway.
That's a lot of money.
Plus, he'd get filthy rich off of it, so...
I mean, they're not new to sacking a driver with a contract. Cough, cough, Thibaut Hazard.
I completely forgot that person even existed.
Yeah, they probably forgot it existed too, of the way it was performing last season. You made O'Hennessy look like Ayrton fucking Senna.
Nah. No one's that bad. Maybe Nico Holt. Maybe like Mahaviv a good.
What are you saying? Our Lord Dragunathan is way better than any other driver. Oh, Hennessy! Oh, Hennessy!
That's a long time ago. This damage.
No, he was into the pits after that.
It was Lindqvist who smashed his front off. So Leicester's having an even. So Leicester and Stoffel Autosport having fun weekends, aren't they?
Oh no.
So Hennessy just.
Oh, it was Perez that punted O'Hennessy.
Was it?
For once, O'Hennessy did.
Okay, yeah, he got punted and then lost the break. Okay, fair enough. And then Leicester didn't win it back.
For once, something going wrong with Hennessy is not simply the fault of his terrible, terrible driver.
And at the moment, yeah, that puts the two Leicester cars well below 25th. So, wasn't it you at the start of the season, Ethan, that said Lindqvist might be a dark horse for the title because he's consistent?
Oh, I said it, I think.
Oh, it was you.
I said Corleone was my favourite.
I mean, I said Leicester, so I can't tell who's the worst to hit. Like,
the driver you predicted didn't literally smash himself into an early
Last
retirement.
lap. All those attacking.
Do not joke about that recording.
Winfeld is leading, losing time actually.
I mean, we're on the last lap. I'm not sure they're going to be able to close 3.5 seconds in half a lap. But you never.
I mean, who knows? Drivers have had issues on the last lap from podium positions before. Cough, cough. Was it Christopherson actually? Oh, and Leicester's spun. Oh, and Leicester's spun.
And my pain continues. Oh, my dreaded pain.
So, yeah, the two drivers who predicted to do well this season have one's retired and one's just spun. Congratulations. Oh, and punted his teammate off as well. So,
you see, I call that a masterclass. I'm so good at predicting stuff. Yes.
Oh.
You know what's bad? I didn't say it. I was quietly thinking that this was going to be the race that a Stoffel Autosport car won. So I've probably
Rodel on the last lap, dive
second, the last corner. And
Rodel has taken second place.
Boucher.
And now up front. More importantly, go up front. Change the camera.
Winfield wins.
In only her third
Round
race
one.
has won for Esther.
Rodel on the podium, followed by Boucher. Lorenzo got 4th.
Ixgander is in 5th. Firmino in Lim is in 7th. Bit disappointing. Vanderlyn has scored points.
Way! That leaves, let me check the WTCL hub.
Bison, Ryan,
that leaves 1J and Trevlier maybe score points.
Indai,
Chevrolet in the points.
And Travayan is going to finish 16th, and that's going to put him on the reverse grid pole.
And Trevlier hasn't scored a point this season, might I add.
And now he scores.
So it's Kim Boon-jae.
So hang on, if Trevlier just got a point.
Hackinson's made a pass in the last corner.
I think that leaves 1J as the only driver yet to get a point this season.
Hackinson passed Christopher's in the last corner. Then Thompson, Winche, De Bonaventura, Lester, Rodriguez has retired. Fabinho's just slugging it around. Why is Rodriguez retired though? We've not seen why he's gone.
Gearbox.
Oh, he's just had issues. Oh, it's just a gearbox issue.
Fault.
Nothing exciting. Lengtvist in 27th. O'Hennessy in 28th. Torres in 29th after being punted into oblivion by his teammates who's down to
Okay,
passing the team at the end of
Balajin
the season.
had retired like 3, 4.
I think he had a
But
gearbox
Cordova,
issue.
Cordova's on
Cordova
9th
rolled,
lap. And Balajin was on
and
his
Singh
10th lap.
had gearbox issue. I will say Thompson, for the fact Thompson rolled at turn 1, has actually not finished, has actually made places up. Well, there you go. Saffron Winfield in only her 3rd Grand Prix
As a driver in WTCL.
as a driver in the WTCL, has won. Probably could have won at the Red Bull Ring had she not had that failure either.
I mean,
A
you could
driver
say-
to
I mean, if we're going on the what's and ifs, would David Lester have got a podium this season if his engine had blown up? So,
twice from second in a
yeah,
feature.
I'm actually convinced the team sabotage him every race, but that's a different story.
Yeah. Charlotte Thompson's made it back up to 21st despite rolling at the first corner, which I think just describes the mayhem that has occurred this race.
I suppose.
Also, does that Corleone won the season as well, didn't he? So I think that's now the 3rd driver for Esther to win. I think.
Corleone has not actually won a race this season.
Oh, has he not?
What?
No, he's finished on the podium and ran one at Japan, ran one at Silverstone, and ran one at Belgium, but he's never actually won a race.
I'm very shocked by that, for the fact he was also leading the championship before his accident.
I mean, to be fair, if you get a couple of podiums, because the thing is, right, you can have
Half these drivers just punt off, get punted off every other race. You know.
So actually, that means that Saffron Winfield and Amara Perez, despite being behind the Corleone in the standings, both have more wins. Which I guess kind of shows a testament to consistency. Just being able to always be in and around the podium like Corleone.
I also think that makes the 5th female driver to win a race this season.
This season, oh god.
Boucher, Perez, and Winfield. Nikolev hasn't won.
That's 3.
Yeah, 3.
You said
I
5.
don't think anyone else has won.
You
Yet.
said 5. You said
Yeah,
5.
you said 5.
Oh, sorry, I meant 3.
Yes.
Apologies, I've lost.
Here at WTCL, we have only the finest counters. Can't even count to 5. Can't even count to 3 even.
This series is just taking away all my brain cells.
I mean, to be fair, I'm fairly certain half these drivers don't have brain cells. No.
It makes me right at home. I'm being announced next season as one of the drivers. I'm right at home. Yeah. The top 3 are all female drivers as well.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I mean, Riddell is interesting. Had a very good, strong opening round of the season, and since then it's just done nothing.
I think is this the first podium for Riddell as well?
Yep,
Yeah.
first of the season.
So first podium and first win for Winfield. First podium for Rodel. Second podium for Boucher.
I mean, but
Lorenzo's done something for once, which he's been pretty much nowhere for a lot of the
I
season.
mean, to be fair.
Compared to Zimmerman.
I mean, to be
who's
fair,
been-
Lorenzo did score points in both rounds of Japan and both rounds of Austria, but most they got in the race was 5. So this
Well,
is
compared to Zimmerman, who's been a lot more with it
oh
for
yeah,
both seasons.
Zimmerman's been actually doing quite well. I think Zimmerman's gone quite under the radar. But
Lorenzo did have that one really good run at the start of the season where he gained like 15 places.
I mean Lorenzo.
I think that was the first race of the season, literally. I think
I say Zimmerman's doing well. They had a really good strong race in Austria, and in the first race, nothing like that, not really up to much. But there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the Polish cars have generally been one of the slowest on the grid, but
fair. That is a very fair. Right. So yes, before we're here for another 5 years commentating this, because we have, we've gone. we've still got plenty to talk about in that regard when we do the podcast sort of thing for the midway point of the season, which will be after race 2 here. So let's round this up. Saffron Winfield, a new winner in the series. Not surprising, only one driver this season has got multiple wins, and they rolled at turn 1. So, Saffron Winfield gets her first win, only her third race. Linda Rodell, first podium, second. Mariette Boucher, not a one-race wonder for once. We were not expecting this at all. Boucher's done something other than the first race of the season. Andreas Lorenzo, fourth. Amir Iskander, fifth. Bruno Firmino, sixth. He's made up about, I think, 4 positions. Had a very quiet race, but made up some positions comfortably. Kenneth Lim, seventh. Second points of the season. Van der Linde has scored some points.
Yay.
Benjamin Madison is in ninth. Wolfgang Weissen, very disappointing. For the fact that a lot of the drivers high up in the standings started very low. He was starting 11th. He had probably a lot of places he could have gained. Started, only gained 1 in the end. So very disappointing for instance. Conor Ryan is 11th after he obviously scored that iconic last lap overtake win at the Red Bull Ring. Patrick Zimmerman is in 12th. Ildefonso Mendes only gaining 2 positions in that BMW. Very disappointing. Demi and I is lost a place in the end. So 13th, finished 14th. Stefania Nikolev's gained place to 15th. Alex Ravayin is in the last point position of 16th. First points of the season, and he will start on the reverse grid pole. So that'll be something to keep an eye out on. There's a lot of drivers who haven't performed very well that are starting at the front in the reverse grid pole, in the reverse grid race. Amara Perez is in 17th, a long way behind her teammate. But Perez started 32nd in the end, so that's about 15 places Perez has gained.
Although when you consider the fact that half the back of the field basically blew up at one point, don't know if that's impressive.
That is very impressive to just keep it clean and make her way through. Roman Lichtsteiner, 18th. Torbjorn Hackinson, 19th. Edvard Christopherson, 20th. Charlotte Thompson, after rolling at turn 1, he actually finished the race in 21st. Ahead of Kim Won-jae, who I'm pretty sure the Nürburgring racing team owners aren't particularly...
Here's your depressing fact, by the way. Won-jae is now the only driver yet to score a point. With Trent Lien scored points, Winfeld got points.
If you're watching this stream, if you're watching the commentary, whoever's the owner of Nürburgring, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you have to do this. I'm so sorry you have to go through this every week and week out, watching Won-jae finish dead last behind people who literally rolled their cars. It's honestly upset.
Ezio Bonaventura, who was last year's world champion and was leader in the drivers coming into this, finished behind Charlotte Thompson, who rolled at the start. So does that mean that Kim Won-jae is set to win the championship?
Kim Won-jae!
Unless we're 24. Yes, come on.
He wins every single last race he competes in to win the title. Honestly, for the amount of domination we have seen before, I would be
Leicester Motorsport cars in 27th and 28th.
Yeah, David Lester 24th after punting his teammate into a wall and half spinning.
He was within his rights. Leave him alone.
Lester's gonna. This is also something I'll discuss in the podcast. He's out of a contract in the season, so he's on. He really needs to get results because otherwise he'll only get an offer from Leicester. Their undying love for him has been made very clear.
No.
Among sources, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I mean, it's an official rumor that they are reportedly waiting for the window to open.
Yeah, the window does open after Townsville, so plenty of good drivers are up without any The contract's up in the season.
Yeah,
Although, to be fair,
very open.
we may even see some teams making financial bids for other drivers. But there's only a few teams that actually have saved up enough money probably to buy out someone out of a contract. Funnily enough, though, one of them is Stoffel Autosport. So, that could make the transfer discussion very interesting. But yes, let's continue, Hector.
Actually, obviously, no, it's going to be quite an interesting driver market.
Yeah,
I mean, what are the odds that like something stupid happens and like Bonaventura ends up in like a Baltica or something? Now that
They don't even pay off his contract. They just kidnap him in the middle of the night. Just take him from his hotel room. Just stick him in the car. You won't be hurt. No. Hector Rodriguez has a gearbox issue on the last lap and retires, but he's still ahead of Babanu, Linktvist, O'Hennessy, Cry, and Angelino Torres, who got punched off by his teammate. Paul Balachin had a gearbox issue. Cordova rolled at the start and kept just smashing his front of the car. And Singh had gearbox issues. 3 drivers have gearbox issues this race.
Well, I suppose there was a lot of down and up shifting on the street circuit.
Yeah, so we also have to probably consider it's obviously where it's a street circuit. It's going to be very bumpy, so it's going to wrap the car a lot.
Lots of downshifting as well.
Lots of downshifting.
Lots of slow corners, so...
Yeah, lots of slow corners, lots of downshifting and upshifting. Very bumpy track, so it's probably shaken the gearboxes to all sorts of states. So yeah, that'll be something to keep an eye out on race 2. But yeah, Winfield's won, essentially. There's some very saucy racing. The championship's going to be quite interesting still because Bonaventura... Saying that, who's second in the championship at the moment?
What, coming into this round?
Yes.
This race? That was
Mendes. So, Mendes...
30 points behind Bonaventura.
Yeah, so Bonaventura's nowhere. He's going to have to start. Mendes is going to start 4th in the reverse good race, which is going to be in a very good place. The Bonaventura is going to be 23rd. So, Mendes has a chance to make up some points. So, exciting championship, exciting racing, exciting drivers' market. There's an all-female driver podium for the first time in WTCL. Saffron Winfield's won in her first race. We've had drivers literally roll this race, and some go back through the field. We've had teammates colliding. It's just, keep watching WTCL, honestly. It's just entertaining at this point. It's not a boring race, unless probably in the endurance races, which is why I'm glad I don't have to commentate on them. So yeah, that was the first Townsville race. I'm going to hand over to Daniel so we can wrap this up, and we're not talking for about 5 hours.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I think we'll be back with race 2 in the same day. Yes, it's a reverse good race, 11 laps, a really fast race. It will be. Well, thanks for watching again, and see you in race 2. Goodbye.